Denver Broncos Mile High View, no commercials, no bullshit. After listening to the lame excuse-making and analytics of Sports Talk Radio on the game-winning drive, if you can even call it a drive, or you say the game-winning throw by Mitch Trubisky on the final, on the final seconds, I think. Was 9 seconds or something like that? They got it wrong. They're blaming basically Kareem Jackson as solely being responsible for, and nothing could be further from the truth that he was solely responsible. Okay, this is like lunacy. Again, I have to have a channel because I'm so sick of completely crap analysis from local sports talk radio and football players too. You just want to just beat your head against a wall. The Denver Broncos, the failure of that play was just a microcosm of the failures of this defense. The breakdown on that was on 4 separate levels. Now, this is the 5th best defense. That's all I fucking heard. That's all I fucking heard all preseason. I said, no, you're crazy. Because I disagreed with that. I somehow didn't know what I was talking about. So, at any rate, the breakdown was on 4 separate levels. Again, this is football 101. It's really simple stuff. I keep complaining about there needs to be 4 horsemen. There needs to be a push into the quarterback's face from the middle. That opens up your edge rushing. I mean, the Denver Broncos are weak in the middle. That's why it's so easy to block out Von Miller, Bradley Chubb. The defensive line is weak, especially in the middle. You get good push up in the middle. You get good edge rushing. We saw that in the Super Bowl. We saw that at the end of the AFC. You see it all the time in the NFL. It's just 1-1. Push in the middle, then the edge. So the first phase is, again, that push up the middle. You don't have it. The second phase is the edge rushing. You don't have it. Third phase was the secondary. What they were saying about, they couldn't cover. Well, first of all, they gave Trubisky 6 seconds, which is an eternity. They gave him a clean, because they can't push the middle, they gave him a clean alley to slip through and make a throw dead on, because there's nothing in the middle. Okay? And for 6 seconds, somebody's going to get open. The fourth failure was coaching. The coach sent 7 men out there to cover passing lanes. But, you're telling me that 4 or 5 guys can't cover because you don't have faith in your cover people? You can't put a blitz on? And that last, rush the quarterback, try to get in his face, but of course they can't do that. So Fangio's got to send 7 because the front's so weak. Fangio's got to, and I say it's a coaching error, but Fangio knows that front is so weak, he has to put 7 people out there. So we could say the coach failed by not blitzing, but again, blitz with what? With nothing. The Broncos have nothing to blitz with. But even though you don't, you probably should up your odds because rushing 3, you're just asking for a completion. Eventually, somebody's going to get open. No matter maybe you had 10 people back there. Quarterback's got plenty of. There's not pressure really, and plenty of time. You can see somebody's getting open. You just chuck the ball. I mean, it's not that difficult. So it wasn't that big of a play. I mean, honestly, it's just that the Broncos do not have the 5th best defense. After tonight, they'll probably slip down. I'm not sure the Jets and Cleveland where they rank in defense, but I'm assuming the Cleveland Browns will probably have a better defense. Maybe even the Jets, too. I mean, who knows? I haven't looked yet, but tomorrow I'm going to see the stats and find out exactly where the Denver Broncos defense is it's just ridiculous. There's the crap that I had to listen to. I mean, people can't just open their eyes and just, there needs to be changes at the Denver Broncos. They need player personnel. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I guess reality just, is setting in now. All the 12-4, 6-10, and even 8-8. I'm thinking, maybe they're 8-8. It's still possible that, they can recover and assemble, but you're going to keep Garrett Bowles. I mean, they're probably going to be 8-8 until they get rid of him because he's just going to keep sabotaging, progress by the offense.